Hello and welcome back to another video, and today I'm building the Incredible Hulk. So I said after building Black Panther I'm going to build all of the Avengers, so yeah, let's get started on the Hulk. So I'm going to make the Hulk a lot bigger than the other Avengers, because he's like, you know, he's like pretty big, the Hulk. And I didn't want to make him like small, the rest of it be thing. So there's like one of his feet. I sort of want to have his feet like sort of like his legs are like alternating, like they're like he's like not standing like Black Panther over there, like where his two legs are. So like this leg will like come out like that. That leg will be more straight. So yeah, that's what I was sort of saying. So yeah, let's get into this. Just like filling out the basic part of his legs. Just building all this, and I think that height is good enough for the beginning of his legs. And yeah, so Incredible Hulk, he was like sort of like Warworld Hulk was sort of like in the Thor movie, which I was like, oh, that was pretty cool. They included Warworld Hulk. I was like, because I like Warworld Hulk. That's one of like the coolest like Hulk stories, where he's like, you know, trapped on a gladiatorial world, and he's got to like fight stuff. It's, you know, the Hulk is pretty much just like fighting stuff. You know, like he was one of my favorite characters. Like he was like back when I was like stop by like doing this. So I'm just like placing blocks. So I'm like, stop. But yeah, so the Hulk was one of my favorite characters back in the day. I'll add in some like feet on him quickly, you know. But yeah, so like the Hulk's one of my favorite characters, and that good foot, yeah, that's cool. But yeah, so like the Hulk was one of my favorite characters originally, like of the Avengers. Now not as much. I used to think the Hulk was like, you know, super strong. I was like, oh, he's the strongest one there is. No one could beat the Hulk. He's the strongest there is. Like, sort of like. But yeah. Wait, I'm just trying to think. What? How have I done this? I always do this every time, where I mess it up. Yeah, there we go. That's weird. Like, if there's a way to mess it up, I'll mess it up. You know? But yeah, so yeah, so you have the Incredible Hulk. I liked him because he was just like, you know, really strong and stuff. It was really cool. This leg needs to be more straight, so let's just keep this leg straight. And yeah, but I like the Hulk because he's like, yeah, that's the sort of reasons I liked him. He was like really strong, really cool. I'm getting so much faster at building blocks. It's great. But yeah, like the Avengers Infinity War is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I don't know. It's hyped. It's cool. That high enough for like one of his legs. Then you gotta have like his knee like here. Sort of like. It's got like a knee here. I feel like it'd be cool. Like I'm trying to just like sort of like define his like sort of. There's one of his knees. Building it pretty big, like sort of a mega build in a way. And that's one leg done, I think. Oh, it's raining, so toggle down, fall. And then, like, this leg needs to be more back. But yeah, I love the Hulk and stuff. Cool character. Gotta start putting his leg back. Right here is his knee. Sort of want his leg, guys. And then just, yeah, there we go. Putting his leg. I'm just like not talking because it's like you've got to calculate all the block numbers. Four. There's his other knee right here. There we go. So this is his knees. This is how like tall he's gonna be. Yep. Build this a bit higher. Yep, this is good enough. Higher, I think. And then, yep, this one needs to be one block higher. And boom. I've done his legs. Alright. Now onto sort of pants, sort of like thing. This sort of like pants, sort of like that sort of thing there, like I just did there. I need to do more of that, but I'm just gonna start placing the pants on. And here. Tired. Do you ever get tired for like no reason? Like you had like a perfectly good sleep, you haven't done anything yet, and then like you go, and you're just like really tired for like no reason whatsoever. But you're just tired. It's really, really weird. Yep. Just gotta sort of like create a sort of cool pattern. Just trying to like create cool patterns. There we go. I've only done his legs, and he's already looking pretty good. I might have to make this a double episode. Time set 0. Yeah, this might actually have to be a double episode if he's taking this long just to build this part. 2. Like the top half might have to be another part where I build it and then I like cut it into parts, or I could cut some stuff out like where I go, oh, I'm gonna now cut this out, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm also gonna add in like this, or I like that, where it's like you can see parts of his. It's like ripped. Yeah, no. One. There we go. Yeah, and you don't add too much, like. I want to add like. There we go. Now on to the next part. Wait, no. Just sort of like his. Like connecting the little legs together. So the torso. It's going to be difficult because he's like sort of over here. You got to sort of like curve it, which is hard. Right. He's sort of like standing at an off angle like here, like one of the legs front. It's gonna look really good. Just look at the difference between Black Panther and this one now. Just from like making him way bigger, you can add so much more detail. Like look at it. Even like if you're bad at building, like the bigger you build something, the more detail you can really add into it. Like Thor's hammer over there. I mean, that looks pretty bad, but that's a good size, I'd say. Sort of trying to smooth this out, and then sort of like his body sort of then I'm gonna like add another layer to this. Yeah, I feel like this might be a two-part episode because it's gonna take a while to like build the Hulk's body. Like those giant muscles, like, obviously, you know, it's going to take ages. But yeah, it's looking really good. It's starting to look really, really good. Now, I'd say 2 more blocks higher, then I'll start working on the body. Like, look at that. Going from pretty small builds looking really, really cool. There we go. And legs almost complete. In the Thor movie, I didn't like how like when the Hulk jumped down, like Bruce Banner jumped down, and he didn't turn into the Hulk, and then because I was like, oh, that'd have been so cool if he jumped down, turned into the Hulk, and it would have been like, oh, you know, it's awesome. They did it for like a cheap laugh, but I didn't like it. I was like, oh, I'd liked it better if he actually, you know, became the Hulk. That'd have been cooler. But, you know, what can you do? The writers didn't want to do that. It's just good. I'm trying to think of this as... Let's get a sort of like thing of it. It's very... Yeah, it's a bit more depth there. I've got to add the 6-pack at some point. Will be harder because it's sort of angled, but not to worry. Ooh, I've been filming for a decent time. Place you. I might have to 2-part this soon. So I don't want to like make 40-minute videos, like 20 to 30 minutes. Like 30 minutes, like the sort of max. I like don't want to really go beyond 30 minutes. How high do I have to make this? Pretty high. I'm going to try to get as much done as I can in this one, then I'm going to end it off, go for part 2. So yeah, try to add like something like this, where it's like, add a sort of like off angle. Like don't have them like standing in like a T-pose, because add some like cool poses to your characters. Definitely helps with the building. Oh yeah, thank you all for the support on the channel. It's going great. I really appreciate all the support and all the awesomeness that everyone brings to the channel. It's like super cool. And placing these. Just before I end off this episode, I'm gonna try to add in a 6-pack where he's like muscled under his thing, and then you have like the line going up here, like this, where he's like all muscular. You have another line like here. I don't know, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna give him a 6-pack just yet. Sort of weird. I could concrete add in like this color. That could be useful, but not right now. Thank you for watching. I've done half the Hulk. Let me just check the time, actually. 2 seconds. Okay, so I just checked the time. I've only been filming for 17 minutes, and yeah, so I could quickly finish this, but I don't want to. I might end off right now, or 1 second from now. So just, I don't want it like to run too long. That's like one of my sort of fears for this episode. It also takes just a lot of block placing. Like I could just like sort of edit it out, but I don't want to edit it out. I want to like talk and just chat. Oh, yeah, Incredible Hulk. I wonder how strong Thanos is going to be. Like, because the movie counterparts of like the heroes are like pretty weak. Like you have like Hulk, and he's like barely like smashing stuff, and it's like because like I feel like the movie counterparts aren't as strong as the like comic books and stuff. So like, will Thanos be like literally like really strong? Because I feel like he could be. I feel like he could be like massively stronger than like everyone. And if he is, then that'll be like really cool. Like, it'd be really awesome. Like to, I wonder how they're gonna defeat him. Like, I wonder how. Oh, I really wonder how. His top half's looking really weird. I might like smooth him out now. Start smoothing him out. Sort of like. I'm trying to like smooth him out so he's not too thing. But yeah, I really wonder how they're going to defeat Thanos, because I feel like he's like really strong compared to like everyone. Like a lot stronger than everyone else is, like. And like this, I'm just like place some blocks. Like there we go. He's a bit more smoothed out in the sort of like front of himself. If I put that like back, it'd have been way easier, but you know, nothing good's ever easy, so you know you gotta like work for it. Yeah, that'll do for this episode. I'm gonna part 2 this, building the Hulk. Oh man, I don't like part 2ing builds, but like some of these builds actually should have had like the TARDIS, for example, needed part 2, where I like went away, looked at a photo of it, adding in all the details, but because you know, like half of the build is placing blocks, the other half is detailing it really. So I feel like that is a lot of like build sort of thing where you're like half the time you're just placing blocks. You know, like if you had like a pro builder sort of telling you where to place certain blocks, I feel like you could create something really cool. Like, you know, so they tell you just where to place all the blocks. Like obviously they got like design. Like if you place like a staircase like here, for example, and they had like a huge line, they were like, oh, just place a staircase at this, and then you're like placing staircases on like a house, you know. Yeah. Thank you for watching, you know, part 1. Tune in for part 2 and check out some of my other videos. Thank you and goodbye.